Welcome back everyone to Live Websites meeting. We'll be starting shortly, but till then I'll share this meeting minutes in chat. You all can write your name. So I have also sent this reminder in websites in general channels. So other folks also will be joining us. So I think now we are good to start. So today is websites meeting. As you all know, every Wednesday this is the weekly meeting that happens every Monday at 8 to 9 a.m. Central Time, and we talk about websites and UI UX design. So, like, if any of you have any items to discuss, make sure you write them down in the agenda items. I have shared the link in chat, but for those of you who have just joined, I will share this once again. Also, be sure to mark your attendance. You can write your name in the attendees. So I see we are 16, but still only a few of names are there. And so before we start with the agenda item, and that is topics on Left.io and docs.material.io and other websites, let's follow weekly Left tradition, and that is if any of you are joining this call for the first time, so you get to introduce yourself. You can talk about your interest and the language that you use at project or in work. What are your interests and how did you come to know about the community, and which part of the community you like most? So you can talk about those areas too. So let's see who all are joining us today for the first time. So Hemant, like, is it the first time that you're joining this call?
No.
Okay, okay. Shubham, like, you are joining this call for the first time?
No, I've attended this meeting before.
Okay, okay, cool. I see Maya. So I think Maya, you are joining us for the first time. So would you mind giving your intro?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Maya. I'm currently a final year student at RV College of Engineering. I have contributed to open source a little bit. I have contributed to CARE and uh, Open Collective and some other open source projects, and I want to improve it, so I've joined this community.
Great, Shubham. Sorry, great, Maya. And Yes, like we'll be talking about some of the items that you can take up as an action item. So thanks again for introducing.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we have any more newcomer? I'll just quickly take a look. So Pratyush, like you also like are seasoned or joining us today for the first time.
Not exactly, no. I have already introduced.
Okay, okay. So I think that's it then. So first we will be taking items on layer5.io, and that is main website. So first up is Ritik. So Ritik, would you mind sharing? And before Ritik, start sharing, I'll just once again say that if you have not yet, so make sure you write your name here. So as to mark your attendance. So Ritik, you can go now, please.
Okay, I hope my screen is visible and I am audible too. Okay.
You're audible, but your screen,
Hey,
I'm afraid, is not visible to me.
okay. I'll just reshare.
Yes, now it is.
Yeah, okay. 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 So we just now we recently have updated our sitemap and shifted the sitemap from our Figma layer design file to a FigJam. So if you want to take a look at where how the pages are connected to each other, where they are placed, so you can directly go to our new sitemap and search for the pages. And also like to know more about how what these colors means and what why we are using these different shapes. So what their meaning is, you can just go to this legend. We have uh, shown here what they means. So yeah, so if you are new to the site and want to know about the site structure and get started, you can definitely have a look at our sitemap. So I'll quickly share the link in chat. Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone has any question regarding the sitemap, you can ask.
Yeah. Does it only covers layer 5 or it also covers mesh?
Yeah, it's just only for the layer 5 website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So moving to my next item. Like right now, the Kubernetes, GCP, and AWS page on our website, if I show you, they they just talk about the diagramming, but our Meshri product does more than that. We also do the orchestration as well. So I was working on and me and Achir, we were working on adding more content to the page and linking these pages according to our sitemap that I just showed. So this is the current view, how it looks like. You can see here we have a lot of content showing and images also very small. So yeah, but we are working on adding the more content like this and improving the layout so that also like you can see right now on our current site we just use these images, but now we will be using these gifs. And yeah, right now the currently the Kubernetes and the other AWS page, both of them we have completed, but the GCP is only left. So right now this is how it looks like. I'll share the link in the chat if you want to take a look. So yeah.
Yes. So Ritik is demonstrating his efforts that he's been putting in for like 1.5 week, and so these are the three pages that are like newly created by Arshit and Ritik. So if you have any suggestions or feedback for him, you can offer it right now by unmuting yourself or through chat. So let's wait for 5 more seconds. Ritik, do you have any more items to share, or
No, that's it from my side.
okay, so then thank you, Ritik.
Hey, Ritik, I have something to ask. In AWS section, the SVGs, especially the icons, the written below some text, they are blurry in nature. So why is it like I tried to fix them, but there is the issue exists with screen size. So how will you how are we
In
gonna
which
approach that?
section? In which section are you writing?
AWS,
Okay.
If you
AWS.
can share, Ritik, so.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These, yeah. This one. When we zoom out and the issue occurs, and especially if something is written below. Yeah, you can have a look. Yeah, there I will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was looking at it, but the problem is with the SPGs and yeah, I guess the screen size pixels. I mean, pixels of the screen are overlapping. It's kind of hardware thing that device are not able to like handle that. So what can be the possible solution for that?
yeah. Basically, like it's our browser, but it does it change it blurs the our images because of anti-aliasing
No,
thing.
Ritik,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
it's not the browser issue, I guess. You can take the SPGs and you can check in like outside the browser and somewhere else. Like then also it occurs in this screen size.
Yeah. Like okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
When
can make
you.
it bigger. Like
Mhm.
Yes, seems like to me an issue to fix. So, Aspesh, would you mind, opening an issue and then fixing this?
I was trying, but we have to change the layout and we have to make this image bigger and we have to take the text below that image. That's the only way we can solve it. Other than that, I have tried everything like from SVGs to changing it to different type of, but nothing
Makes
worked out
sense.
for
So,
that.
just as to track this item, it would really be helpful if you could, crack open an issue on the GitHub.
Can we change the layout? Is it allowed? Like
Yeah.
we can make it bigger
Like
and
I
bigger.
just. Yeah. But it's like
Yeah,
I show like we are changing the from shifting from
yeah.
SVGs to GIFs. So like this, we will not have that issue.
Yeah, that's fine if that works.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but we still have to look here for so that we don't have this same issue somewhere else. One
Yeah.
possible solution can be that first we load this SVG in a double the size of the scale, and when the page
Uh-huh.
loads, we will scale down to half of its size. This can be the possible solution.
But that doesn't work out. You can try it. I have tried, but that doesn't seem to work out. Cause this is not the issue because of something. This is the issue because of the size of that SVG in screen. And if you try outside that, if you take that SVG and you can try another, like you can go outside that page, and the issue still occurs in this size.
Hmm.
The only possible
Right.
solution I found that if we zoom out this and we can make the text smaller or shift it to down to that. That's the only possible solution. You can check it out.
Right. Okay. Like if you can open up an issue and try to solve that. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can move the text. Yeah.
Thank you, Ashpash.
My
Thank you, folks. I'll share again. So thank you, Ritik, for sharing updates. And so the next up is we have Shari with us. So I'll just quickly take a look if Shari. Okay, yeah, so he is on the call. So
Yeah, hi,
would you
hi
mind?
guys. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
just
hi.
check. Give me a minute.
Okay, okay.
1 minute. Just give me a minute. Let's check. Can you see my screen? Yes. Now,
Not yet.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, okay.
all right. So I was assigned this issue of making the brand page for the Meshri docs. So as told in the issue, the layouting for the brand page had to be similar to the brand page we have on the layer 5, this one. So I started by cloning the same to the Meshery site, which is built on Jekyll. One of the challenges I was facing is that the layer 5 site is built on React, but the Meshery is on simple HTML, CSS. So I was trying to import and build components from scratch there. Like layer 5 site has been done on style components, but you can't implement style components in the simple HTML, CSS. So currently I was trying to emulate the exact same thing in simple HTML, CSS. I've done this much till now. So yeah, that is a bit of the progress from my end. Yeah. So one doubt I had that since it's Meshery, so there'll be different resources and brand kits for that as well, right? So I exactly don't know what all to remove from this page and what all to keep. So if anyone could help me with that, that will be great. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ritik, would you mind answering or?
Yeah. First, thank you, Shaurya, for taking this up. And yeah, it's a little tough to create the same designs in a Jekyll site because
Yeah,
Jekyll sometimes load. It takes time to load again, even if you make a small change.
exactly. Yeah.
So, right. Yeah, you can just remove if you go to the layer 5 blanket. Yeah, and scroll down
Sure.
slowly. Yeah, like goes to the second section. Yeah, you can remove the layer 5 from there.
Okay.
Yeah, and scroll down.
Okay. So basically whole of this section.
Yeah, all of this section. Yeah.
Okay. So colors, bookmarks, everything I have to remove.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like just keep this Meshery and if you also scroll down.
Meshing, Meshery operator,
Meshery.
image hub.
Yeah, image hub can be removed.
Okay, it will be removed. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
service mesh performance can be removed. Yeah.
all right. Mesh mark.
The Meshery operator. Yeah, mesh mark as well.
Should I remove it or
Yeah, remove it. Yeah.
all right?
Mesh mark can be removed.
Cloud native.
Cloud native parents. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to check. Yeah, I'll message in Slack channel like what all, or I will just mention in the PR.
That works. Just give me a bit of an idea what all to keep and what all to remove, and then it's taking a bit of time right now because everything is in React. So every small component which has been imported from style component directly that I have to build from scratch. So
Right.
that is a bit of a challenge. So that I'm currently working on. So yeah.
Yeah.
One doubt I had regarding this is that do I need to keep this as well? The right this navigator?
Yeah, like if you can, so that users can directly scroll to that
Sure.
section.
All right, that works. Yeah.
By the way,
So-
the great progress. Sorry. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Also, sorry, like if it's possible, so you also can raise PR, and so we can also make call for collaborators here. So it will be kind of facilitating you in this effort.
So,
Yeah,
PR for collaboration, like how does it exactly function? I thought PR was for I mean, you mean by raising an issue or a PR? I didn't understand. Could you repeat?
I mean, whatever progress you have till now, you can just submit a PR pull request,
Yeah. Okay.
and so from there, we can make
Oh,
some
okay. Okay.
corporate collaborations. So others
Understood.
can also chime in. Okay, okay.
Okay, understood, understood. I thought for one issue, one person is supposed to work, but yeah, if the work is more, people can collaborate. I'll
sure.
raise a. Sure, sure.
Sure. Yeah. Hi, I'm Shubham.
Yeah, yeah, hi.
If you uh, even I would like to contribute on this. Like, we both can work on this together if you want.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
sure, sure. Shubham, that works. I'll
sure,
raise a PR in some time, and you can take my progress from what
sure,
I have. And then once Ritik messages regarding what all to keep and what all to remove, it will
sure,
be easier for us.
sure. We'll discuss that in the comment section or Slack. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that works. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Thank you so much for your updates, Story, and Shubham too for chiming in.
Yeah.
So I'll be sharing my screen again.
I can just stop sharing.
Yes.
All right.
And so next up we have Victoria with her update. So Victoria, do you mind sharing your screen? Apologies, Subham, I just unmuted you. So like whenever you feel you need to come off unmute, so please do. And like Victoria, in case you are speaking, so we cannot quite hear you, I'm afraid.
Hello?
Oh yes, Victoria, please go ahead.
Okay. So in the layer 5 community page, we have pictures of Lee with this guy and here too, here. So my task was to remove these pictures and replace them with images of five. That's the layer 5 mascot. So I discovered that it is not just on this community page. We also have on the careers page as well. Sorry. So we have here and at the bottom of the page as well here. So I've changed them. I replaced the images. This is the community page. Then I've changed this one as well. Then on the careers page, I changed this to this. Yeah, this one as well. So initially, I had issues with the image quality. I noticed that if you zoom on it, if you zoom on the image, it gets pixelated. So Ritik helped me to resolve that. So I think it looks good now. It's not too bad.
Also, like if you can quickly showcase the mobile version, Victoria. So
Okay.
Victoria, are these SVGs or you are using the PNG version?
I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry?
You said something I didn't get you.
Sorry, I didn't hear you clearly.
Victoria, I think Vivek is asking if the images are in SVG format.
Oh, this one here is in SVG format, but these ones, this one and the one on the career page, this one is PNG. This one and this one.
All right. Yeah.
And this one PNG. But the ones on the joined you community, this is SVG. This one is SVG.
Yeah. Okay. Like the gradient in this, like we have to change the gradient because 5 is not clearly visible and we don't use
Okay. The background, I mean.
yeah, and also our 5 is not clearly visible because we use a white area around the 5 and we just use a gradient at the boundaries of the layout.
Okay. The one I used previously before this one, the white was too, like, it made the join the community invisible. It was difficult for, like, so I don't know if you get. So that was why I went for this one.
Yeah, also
So
if you can see,
this now, you won't see this text variable. Join the community text.
also Victoria, if you see LA in layer 5 is cut off and it's behind the join outer ended community button. So like is it something?
Okay, to take it up.
Also, Victoria, by any chance you can show the mobile version of this?
Mobile version. I don't know if I can.
If you inspect.
How do I do that?
Or you can simply share the link and we all can, have a look. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So then, thank you for sharing the updates. And yeah, I'll just quickly ask for any kind of feedback. For like, if any one of you have any feedback or suggestions for Victoria, so now is the time.
Yeah, good catch with the layer 5 image in the background, IMG being covered. I think it's important to always remember that no matter where the logo is located, it doesn't matter if there's text or not, that it's important that it's shown. It's like the identity and the brand. It is a big oopsie if it's published and it's covered.
That was the same thing I wanted to make a comment about. So you should bring this button down. This button, the join our talented community button should come down. That's what I wanted to say too.
Thank you for feedback, Sandra and Vlad. So I'm sure Victoria will be dropping links in chat, and then we all can go and take a look. So of the mobile view too. So once again, thank you for sharing updates, Victoria. And now, Sandra, you are up next.
Okay, this is going to be a hopefully very short description of the issue. The issue is just related to adding 2 blog posts onto the website. Now, this is a seemingly very straightforward issue to implement. However, I've encountered some CLI checks errors. I've tried to battle them by deleting and recreating the files. I'm doing this via CI because I've tried to reclone the layer 5 repo, and it's since yesterday or rather Saturday, and it's still downloading. I've tried curl, I've tried wget, I've tried downloading gitzip. That's related to network issues. But regarding the changes within the files, I've done that via GitHub GUI. It's worked for one of the blogs, but it's just beyond me why it's the checks are failing for the second blog. So some feedback would be appreciated. regarding that. Files have been added, and I think that's all I have to say regarding.
Thank you, Sandra. So, like for that blog for which it's working fine, you can submit a separate PR, and we can get that merged. And for the particular one for which these checks are failing, did you kind of check those references? Like,
So I checked, there is, I think in the folder 2021, there's a maintainer, Meet the Maintainer blog already, which is the one that I followed. I noticed that you put a comment regarding another related type of blog, but I followed the Meet Maintainer. The issue is not the actual content, because I've deleted the content about 3 or 4 times from meetthemaintainer.js, the style.js, 3 or 4 times, and then I've deleted the blog for Lee this afternoon and recreated it, and the check is still failing. I've merged main. The merges from main are failing. So even when I do delete, and when I do delete and remove a file, the checks fail. So I'm not convinced it's related to content.
all right. So in that case, you can just simply send a separate PR for the one for which it's working, and we can take a look at this one, the failing
Okay,
one.
dokes. Sure.
So thank you, Sandra. I will once again share my screen, and next up we have some call for volunteers. So let me just check if Saurabh is with us today. Okay. So first one is like if you have any experience working with Adobe After Effects, so this could be one issue that you want to work on. So like if you want to work on this issue, you can mention in Slack, and we'll get you the resources and the help that you'll be needing. And then there are this issue. Let me just quickly open it. And so if you go on layerfile.io, so I'll just quickly navigate there. We have a couple of labs and lessons on them. So this issue is basically about improving them with additional resources and guides. So like there's a detailed description in here. I'll copy this link and share it in chat. You can signal right now, or using that link, you can go and have a look at the issue. And if you feel like working on it, you can share in the comments too. And then we can for sure go and kind of shine you. So I see Maya unmuting. So Maya,
do we need to add just the the README files for this issue, or what should we do to it?
For this one, you don't need to add readme that will be covering in this one. But for
Okay.
this, the issue is the labs that we currently have. So they were using Katacoda for having a live environment where you can type in commands that you're learning, but
Okay.
Katacoda no longer supports this. And so what could be the replacement is like Mystery Playground. And so these guides need to be enhanced with reference to Mystery Playground, how things are done there. And so in under this epic, there are like some child issues that you can take up.
Okay.
Yeah, in the process,
So,
if you need any help,
I
you always
need to know what technologies do I need to solve this issue?
Okay, so then in that case, I'll just share this child. I mean, I'll share this issue with you. The link is
Okay.
there in the chat. You can go and take a look, and so we
Okay.
can continue there.
Okay. So if I want to take up this issue, should I message in Slack, or
So yes, so this issue is shared in chat. You can use that link and navigate to any of these child issues, and you can comment there in the GitHub itself.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maya.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also, Vivek, if you go to the interactive page,
Interactive page.
interactive lab, yeah.
Okay, so that's here. Just a second.
Yeah. I guess we have it. light mode issue here. Like, if anybody wants to take up.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, if anybody wants to take up this issue, like, you can.
Yeah, I can take that as well. Like in the black background, is the
Yep,
color
yep.
not working, or in the
Like,
dark mode?
yeah, in the dark mode it's black, but in the light mode it should be white. So
Yeah, okay.
no.
I can take up
So
this issue as well. Like, should I? Is there
yeah,
a
yeah.
issue already been there, or should I raise a new issue?
You can quickly, crack open an issue on github.com/layer5io/layer5, and
Okay.
you can comment there. We can assign you, and you can start working on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll raise an issue now itself.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you, Maya, for signing up for this. And
Okay.
then and in the last one in call for volunteers, we have this blog, and this is basically on mystery adapters. So like we support a couple of adapters, and so like if you are into writing blogs, so you can use this material that is described here and write a blog on it. If you need any clarification, so then we can talk about it on discussion.forum, and that is discuss.layer5.io. I'm sure someone will be putting the link in chat. And apart from this, when it comes to writing blogs, so we do have a dedicated channel to this, that is Blog Kitchen in Slack, and also posts on discussion forum. So if any one of you are into writing content, so you also can sign up for the writers program. I'll share the link in chat, and so you can champion this particular area. And that was all about call for volunteers. And so like if you have not yet, so I'll quickly request once again to write your name in the attendees. And like I'll also set this docs in chat. So you will have access to meeting minutes too. And moving on to the next, we have a call for volunteers from Archit. So Archit will mind.
Yes. Let me share my screen. So this is for the people who are looking for an issue to contribute to. So in Layer 5 repository, we have a lot of issues whose titles start with the screenshots. These all issues are very similar and will be solved in a similar way. Let me show you what has to be done. So like in Layer 5 website, we have a lot of integration pages, and in each integration pages we have this section which says how it works, see it in action. And in this section we have like two screenshots. So these screenshots are like quite old, and these screenshots have to be changed and replaced with new one. So now the question is, where do you get the new screenshots? So for that, you have to use MeshMap. You need to get the access of MeshMap and take the screenshots and just do this. So this is what you have to do in these types of issues, and there is a lot of them, and they are open, looking for assignments. So that's it.
Sure, I would like to work on this. I'll look at the issues.
Yeah, sure. Make sure to comment out on them so that we can
Yes,
assign.
yes, sure.
Thank you, Archit.
Yeah, one more
And
thing I would like
yeah.
to add, like, that is like, you might not have right now access to the measurements, so you have to go to fill up a form on play.meshery.io. So once you fill that form, you will get access to a mesh map. Then you can access the mesh map by going to the playground.meshery.io. Someone will share the link in the chat. Then you can start working on these issues.
Yeah, thank you, Ritik. So like whosoever is interested in working on these items, so definitely you will need access to Playground, and there's a link shared in comments in chat. You can fill the form, and definitely your request will be approved. And so this is really a good first issues, and so we are also looking to create more of these. So if any of you are not able to get items to work on, definitely you will just keep a watch on the repository. So thanks once again for making this call for volunteer Archit and Subham for signing up. And next up, we have this update from Chandra Vijay. So I'll just see if we have Chandra Vijay. Okay, yeah, we do. Like your voice is not clear, Chandra Vijay.
Okay, can you hear me right now?
Yes, but yeah, please go ahead. We'll signal if it's not clear.
So let me share my screen.
So are you sharing screen, Chandra Vijay, because we
Okay,
still
give me
cannot
a
see.
second. Yeah. So basically, this PR is about load generation and load balancing. Actually, this PR is walk you through the how the load balancing works and load generation works, and how the machinery do the load generation and load balancing. And it will also tell you how the load balance, what are the algorithms used in load balancing, and why we need the load generation and load balancing in cloud native field. So I'll request all of you to just go and read this blog and feel free to give a feedback.
It's really awesome, Chandra Vijay. So in case if you would like to, take a look at these blogs, so you can go to the link that I've just shared in chat. Any more items from you, Chandra Vijay?
Yes.
So thank you for sharing your update.
Thank you so much.
So after done with topics that were on layer5.io, now we will be moving on to docs.machine.io. And so the first set of issues that are there, and they're basically call for volunteers and are like in the efforts of making tutorials for the machinery and related its related concepts. So I'll just open this epic one. And so just like we have learning paths on layer5.io, on docs.mature.io we are intending to have a dedicated section. And so in that effort, and like exploring different technologies that we do support in machinery, like you can understand about what are Kubernetes cron jobs, right? What are Kubernetes deployment and what support, and all these things can be done interactively in using machinery and meshmap. So once again, you will need access to Playground. For that, you will need to have filled the form, and the link was there in the chat. But this issue is also a very good item to understand and learn cognitive concepts. You don't need to have any Jekyll knowledge as such. You just need to have this you follow this structure. So it's already laid out, and thanks to Lee for that. You just need to redefine it in terms of mesh map. You can attach your screenshots and video explaining what are these concepts, and you can take some time. You can experiment with this stuff, and in the process, if anywhere you need any help, you can always sound off on Discord forum or through the public Slack channels. And so definitely someone from the community will help you. So there are a couple of items open right now, and more will be open in future. So if you think you can you will be working on it, so make sure you sound off. So I've once again shared the link in chat. And this PR from me is about setting the initial kind of layout of how these will be managed in the docs. So I will be looking for the PR sorry, the preview, but it's okay. So there's some problem right now. I'll just open this one. So currently, if you go to guides, So there is currently no section for tutorials, but after this PR, we'll be having a section on /guide/tutorials, and there will be having a list categorized into various models. Like if it's Kubernetes, so then you will be having all the tutorials list under this particular model, that is Kubernetes. And after that, like if I could just show you, so I don't see any preview link right here, and it may take me some time to spin up the dev server, so maybe I can discuss it later in the meeting. But just to demonstrate that you will not need any Jekyll knowledge right here, you just need to experiment with these things in Meshmap and Mesh Playground, and just I mean kind of customize these in terms of how things work, and they're in, I mean, how Mesri is integrating with these things. But yeah, that I'll be needing some time to spin up the environment. So yeah, this one is from Pratyus, and I'll just quickly check if we have Pratyus with do. So Pratyus, would you like to?
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay. So in the configuring your cloud native, this part of the documentation, there are some broken links, like for example, yeah, Meshri CTL
Like, are you
pattern
still sharing
subcommand
your
session.
apology, like sorry to interrupt you, but are you still saying okay? Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So there are like 3 broken links in this site. So what I have done is I have fixed the broken links. Yeah, so that's it.
That's
Just
really
fix
great.
this. Yeah.
Thank you for checking this out and fixing it, Pratyus.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll share my screen again. And we have another item from Neeraj about fixing. So Neeraj, would you mind sharing your update?
Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, you are.
Okay, so basically these issues have been referenced by Pratish just now. This issue is 9957. On this page, there are multiple links broken, even the fixed issues like this image hub, this link has been fixed, but still it shows 404 error. There are multiple links from my updates. I've fixed one such issues, and
Right. So
yeah, from my side, I've made some changes and fixed issues. The maintainer suggested some changes, and I did that too. So that is the update. That's from my side.
okay. So like both of you were assigned for the same issue, like
we weren't assigned any issues. Basically, I made the issue, so I started working on it.
Okay, great. So like just quick notes, like in case you are, you want to work on any particular issue, so make sure you comment on there. So it
Yes.
will be assigned to you.
Sure,
But if
sure.
it's not assigned, so before submitting a PR, it's ideal to request assignment before you just send a PR. So that will be helpful. Thank you for sharing your updates, Saurabh. Sorry,
Okay, thank you.
Neeraj. Sorry, I just. All right, and now is the time to talk about items on Meshri.io. And first up in the list is an item from Ashutosh. I'll just check if Ashutosh is with us. It looks like he is.
Yeah.
So
Hello, Vishal.
yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay. I'll share the screen in a minute.
And also to let folks know, there's $2 fine on if you are asking, is my screen visible and am I audible or not? But today I think we don't have this rule in place. Otherwise, you would have got this message of, the fine.
Okay. I guess you have. Okay, I'll share.
Yeah, please do.
So, yeah, it was regarding the responsiveness of this one, I would say. Yeah. So I have made the changes that when you come to smaller screens, this basically comes here. But the date and the authors will also come here. I made a recent change in the pair. You can check it.
If you like, if you decrease the width a little more.
Okay, okay, I'll do. Yeah, this image is some issue, I guess. Also, if we add the author part,
Yes.
uh, so it's also aligned with the left one.
Right. If you scroll up a little, okay, so I can see this, broken image. So is it fixed or like?
No, no, it's not fixed. Like this issue was also there previously. It has fixed, but it's again showing the same issue. I don't know.
Would you please take a look and fix this?
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. And also, if you can see, so between read more and the next, title of the next blog, like the spacing is too much, in my opinion. But I'll definitely ask for others' feedback too here. So if anybody thinks it can be enhanced or any suggestions you have, so you can unmute yourself and offer it right now.
Yeah, definitely we can reduce the spacing. Also, you see the image that has the text changing mesh release channel. Like, yeah, it's very small. Like if you can increase the size of.
Which one? This image?
Yeah, this image. Yeah, it's quite small. So like on a mobile
okay,
view,
I guess it's already a predefined image. I guess. Like, can I get it somewhere so that maybe I can enhance it?
You just have to scale it.
Okay,
on
okay.
mobile,
Yeah, maintaining the aspect ratio. Make sure to maintain the aspect ratio, and you can
Okay,
then.
okay, I'll do that. Sure.
So let's wait for 5 more seconds for any other feedback, and then we can move on to the next item. So thank you for sharing updates, Ashutosh. And then we have a item from Wasim. I'll just quickly check if looks says not. Then this item is from Shubham. So I'm like, is it you only, right? Shubham Srivastava. So
Yeah, I'd like to present.
yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I was being assigned this issue yesterday. The problem with the issues was that I didn't had a proper image for this. Like he wanted he wanted me to change the background image of this. Like after section had a different image, and he wanted me to add a better image. So I did not had the. He assigned me, so he gave me this image, but I thought that this image is not clear, and when I took a screenshot of that, it would be more small and not much clear. So I went to this Meshery. I got the mesh map access. So I took a screenshot from there. This. So I got a access of this mesh map, and I just took a screenshot of this. And I wanted to raise a PR. So today morning I raised a PR, but this, yeah. So currently, what the problem with the container is that here, if you can see that the background, if you can see there are two images here, the left image and the right image. So the right image is the background image, and the left image, like it's acting as a slider. Also, the issue with this is that the new image which I added, it looks like this. So it looks like this, and it 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 looks just fine to me. But what I was thinking that if we could increase the size of the container and like so it would be much better. And also when I was going through this, I found that when you reload this page, it is generating like if you can still see the background image here. It is this issue is there in our website. Like initially, if you reload this, see you can see the background image of the second image here, because like it should be half image of the first one and half image of the second one. So what I did is on my end, what I did is I created a new container. So as you can see, this issue has been solved. Like, this is a completely it's a bigger container, and you can see the difference between the left image and the right image. Uh, so I was asking this question: should I merge this, or like a new PR or new issue will be created for this? Like my issue was only to change the background image. So should I merge this? Should I add this also, or should I create a new uh, issue for this?
You for sure can open a new issue and reference that to in your single PR. So it will be be more helpful to track that one. The another issue that we have.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to create a new issue for this container. Like if you can see, uh, the sliding of the two images is working perfectly. But if you can see the buttons, like the before button is creating a bit issue. Like before button is
Yes, yes,
not
it
getting
should.
hidden. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
So I
mean,
wanted.
this could be a quick fix that you can do in your existing PR to Subham.
Yeah, actually, what I was thinking that I was working on this for 2 3 hours, but I couldn't fix it. So I was just thinking if anyone could help me with this, or like I would wanted to create a new issue for this, separate issue for this. Like I want my this
Yeah, please do.
image
That would
issue
work.
and like the slider issue to like uh, to be merged. Then I'll create a new issue.
Yeah, sure. You can open these separate issues on
Yeah.
Monsieur.io definitely.
Yeah, so I'll just create a new I'll merge all my changes to here, and I'll just create a new issue for this.
Okay. Okay. Great. So thank you for sharing updates, Subham.
If anyone has any doubts or something.
Yeah, definitely. Like it would. Okay, so we only have like 2 minutes left, but if you could open those issues, and can share, so maybe someone would like to work on them.
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure you. Okay, so I'll go ahead and yes, yes. So if anyone has any feedback for Shubham, you can give it right now. If you please keep sharing, Shubham, your other
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. Yes, this is mine.
So I think there is no
Subham,
feedback,
can you
right?
hear me?
Yeah.
If it is okay, just we can take a screenshot of mesh map design, not the whole window screenshot.
No, the screenshot which I was shared from Lee was that
Yeah,
just
it's your screenshot.
yeah. The image that he shared me that to upload everything. Like so, I
Okay.
thought so I thought that it should be everything. So I uploaded a better this image.
All right. So once again, thank you, Shubham.
Yeah.
And so this item is from previous websites meeting, and Hemant is back with some more updates. So Hemant, would you like to share?
Yeah, I'll share the screen.
Yes, please.
Is the screen visible?
If you can please, confirm, because it's blank to me right now.
Yeah, we can see this.
Okay, good.
So basically, like I have to add images in the mystery.io website. So I have added the images for blog, like I have updated for the getting started and the resources. So like Lee asked me to change to reduce the size for run Messenger and change the integration icon. And for like cloud native resource, like I was unable to find that. Like anyone can help me figure out that.
Yeah, so you've made a couple of changes here, and you also decreased the size of the mystery logo there.
Yeah.
That's really great work. For integrations, I'm not sure like if that's the logo that we would want to have.
Okay, so
But
I'll update that.
yeah, before you do, make sure you get feedback. I mean, you can open a discussion forum thread, and you can get
Okay.
feedback before you update these icons. So once you are finalized with icons, you can just update them in one go. And also,
Okay.
like I saw feedback offered by Lee, like for the cloud native resources, logo that's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you
Like
able
I
to
was
find?
unable.
Okay.
Like I was like anyone can suggest like what logo can be replaced here.
Okay. Yeah, definitely will help you in that. And also, like there's a feedback from Ritik, and that is like, are you making sure that all these images are SVGs?
Yeah, all images are SVG only.
Okay, okay. This looks good to me. For the cloud native resources one, definitely will get you one logo here, Hemant. And like if you find any,
Yeah.
you just can get feedback on those two.
Okay.
All right, so I'll share my screen again, and we are on
Yeah,
top of the Please go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry to disturb. Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question regarding the image.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, please.
So should I upload the complete screenshot? Like what should I upload? Should I upload only the image of this? Should I upload only the image of
Before, I mean, what was there before? We would want to have that same.
the the screenshot that was shared to me, that he wanted me to upload was this. Like he wanted me to add this to the website. Yeah, just a second. This one. So he shared me this screenshot, but I am thinking like, should I upload the full of this or
Yes,
only
yes,
the
full.
full, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so it is correct for me.
Okay. So thank you, Shulam. And so we are 2 minutes over the time, and so thank you everyone for joining. And I'm hopeful that you've all added your name in the attendees. And so let me just quickly share this calendar. That is meet.later.io. And so what will calendar, if you subscribe to it, so it will basically send all the updates to you before 30 minutes before all these meetings start. So you can be a part of these. I'll just quickly share this in chat. So once again, thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see you next Monday if you join. Till then, bye.
Bye everyone.